Welcome to Spokane Talks, where you find news, views, and conversation that includes respect for opinions, facts, and diversity. Spokane Talks is brought to you in part by McNeice Wheeler Attorneys and River Ridge Hardware.
Welcome to Spokane Talks on Fox 28. We start off with part 3 of Avista's new wireless meter project with host Steve Trabun. Then Real Estate Talks host Ken Sax chats with Grace Chiquette about their resource house. Are you thinking about buying a house? You've got to go visit that. Then Ryan McNeice spends some time with Rachel and Drew Harding, owners of Alpine Haus, about their thriving business. Then a special treat as we meet Spokane Talks favorite Justin James live as he records and plays a song from his new album.
This is River Ridge Frame Shop called Frame It Today, where we can take your art, customize it, and get it ready to hang on the wall. Here at River Ridge Hardware, 2803 West Garland.
I'm your host, Steve Trabun, and joining me today is Vern Malinsky, Avista's SmartMeter Project Manager. Welcome, Vern.
Thanks, Steve.
So let's talk first about technology. I mean, it's everywhere, it's changing all of our lives, and it's actually changing how energy is generated, delivered, and consumed. And because of that, Avista is joining other utilities across our country and deploying SmartMeter technology. This is a technology that's helping us modernize our grid and giving our customers more information to help them manage their current and their future energy needs. It's not a new technology for the industry. For 15 years, utilities have been installing smart meters. So Avista taking this on for our customers in our Washington service area it's great timing. So with that, would you delve into the technology a little further?
Absolutely. So if you look across the United States and Europe, there's about 76 million of these deployed, I think, in the United States today, and we expect that to be upwards of 90 million by the time this project is complete. So this is really becoming the utility standard, and that trend is going to continue. And if you look at the meter and the module, it's not what's on the outside that's changing, it's what's on the inside. Yeah. They look really close. So when these meters and modules go in, your meter is going to be replaced, and the module is going to be attached to the front of your gas meter. They communicate securely back to Avista, and at our data center, this information is then presented onto the web for customers to use and use for generating your bills as well.
That's great, and obviously that's one benefit. What are the other key benefits of the smart meter technology?
So the first benefit is information at your fingertips. No longer are you going to have to wait 30 days to get your usage information for the month. You'll be able to log in every day and see your previous day's usage, and that's going to really help you understand what your usage profile is. The second is more control over your energy dollar. Now you'll be able to log into your account on myavista.com and see what your load forecast is and your bill forecast, and compare it to last month to help you understand where you're trending from a bill perspective. The third is we'll be more responsive. These meters communicate back with us securely, so we're going to know the status of these meters. If there's an outage, they tell us that, and we'll be able to then respond much quicker than we have in the past. The fourth benefit is a more personalized customer service. So if a customer calls in, historically we don't have much data to communicate with them about, but now we'll be able to really help customers by helping them understand in much more detail what's going on and why their bill is how it is. And the final benefit is we'll contribute to a more sustainable community. So just like we're providing more information to our customers to make energy conservation choices, Avista has the same ability to use this and optimize the grid.
Thanks, Vern. And when we come back, we're going to dispel some of the myths about smart meter technology.
The following is sponsored by our friends and community supporters at McNeice Wheeler Attorneys. McNeice Wheeler is a boutique law firm in Spokane, handling matters in both Washington and Idaho. Areas of law include business law, wills, trusts and estates, family law, personal injury and wrongful death, and real estate matters. For your full-service legal needs, contact McNeice Wheeler Attorneys.
Welcome back. We know some people have concerns about potential health risks associated with radio frequency emissions coming from our smart meter technology, and other customers might be concerned about accuracy of the data that's coming from the smart meters and privacy and security of their information. So let's provide some facts, if we could, Vern, and dispel some of the myths.
Thanks, Steve. So first, safety is a top priority of Avista, especially when it comes to our customers. So knowing that, let's address the radio frequency aspect first. RF is all around us. It's everywhere today. And if you look at a lot of the common household items that we have, a cell phone, a microwave, a television, the smart meters are communicating at a much lower frequency than what you would expect from a lot of these devices. And if you look at the Federal Communication Commission standards, we're well below the limits they set for that as well. So this chart is from back in 2011, and it really shows the RF levels of a smart meter when you compare it to all the other common household devices you have in your home. Think about your television, your microwave, and your cell phone, especially the cell phone. Almost everyone has one of these days, and 58,000 times more RF emissions is a ton. And you can see that the smart meter levels are significantly lower than everything else in comparison. Another key point, your smart meter represents only a small fraction of the limits set by the Federal Communication Commission. So, now that we've talked about RF, we also know that others are concerned about smart meters' accuracy, privacy, and security. It's really important to know that we've thought about a lot of this as we've been in planning for years. This technology is rigorously tested by not only the manufacturer, but also Avista. And we also test as they continue to be deployed in the field. So for years to come, we're going to continue to monitor and track the accuracy of these devices. And it's also proven to be safe and secure as we continue to deploy and communicate with these. So when it comes to confidentiality, Avista is going to maintain strict policies and privacy around all the data we have. This is no different than the way we treat the information that we currently have of our customers, and we don't expect to change any of our policies moving forward.
For more information on this topic and others, please visit our website where we have online videos, resources, and frequently asked questions. And for people doing research on this particular topic, we encourage you to be seeking credible resources. Thanks for joining me, Vern. We're going to continue to monitor this project as it evolves and bring that information to our viewers. And we'll see you again next time on Spokane Talks.
Real Estate Talk host Ken Sax talks with Grace Chiquette about their resource house next.
This is River Ridge Frame Shop, called Frame It Today, where we can take your art, customize it, and get it ready to hang on the wall. Here at River Ridge Hardware, 2803 West Garland.
Hi folks, welcome to Real Estate Talks. I am your host Ken Sax, and my guest is Grace Chiquette with Stimulus Realty, and we are talking about a very fascinating, I don't want to say concept because it exists.
Yes.
And it's a project close to Grace's heart called the Resource Stop. So Grace, give us a bit about the Resource Stop. What is it?
Sure, and thank you for having me.
You bet.
So hello everyone. So the Resource Stop is the first of its kind informationally based walk-through house for real estate. So it's sort of the Mobius for real estate, except it's a home. And people are able to walk in, people that are working with agents already,
Okay.
The public that's maybe just a seller that's thinking about selling but has no idea what their obligations and responsibilities are and what the process is nowadays. I mean, we have a lot of longtime Spokane homeowners. And so if they decide to sell their home and they've lived in there 45 years, the market's changed a lot in 45
just
years.
a little bit.
So they can stop in and figure out what the process looks like today. What's it mean? Home buyers can come in, whether they're working with a realtor or not, and educate themselves so they're more confident. So when they do go out and are looking at homes that are interesting to them to purchase, they have a more confident, educated way of doing so.
Good. So this is a location, it sounds like,
Yes.
that is for both buyers, prospective buyers, sellers, prospective sellers, but also real estate professionals.
Yes.
Because everybody can learn from this.
Yes.
And so I love the idea behind this. So when I walk in, what am I gonna see? What are my opportunities?
The nice thing about it is you're not walking into an office. You're walking into a home, a 1927 Craftsman home that's been remodeled and redone and then set up with displays so that each room tells you a story as to what's going to benefit you in that particular room in your own home.
Good.
And so it's just set up that way. So we're not going to trail you around in each room.
I was going to ask, like a guided tour?
No, it's already set up. And then there's QR codes on each identification center that we're trying to bring your attention to. There's QR codes. So you can just use your smartphone, scan it, and then it brings you to informational videos so that you have that information available to you so that you can review it at any time that you want to.
Gosh, I love it. Something that I've never heard before.
It's the first of its kind.
And I love it. And I love the education piece behind it. We're going to talk about that after our break. But again, this is for consumers. This is for real estate professionals. This is for anybody.
It's for the public. It's for our community.
Gosh, Grace Chiquette with Stimulus Realty, folks. We're going to roll into a break. We'll be right back. Ken Sax with Real Estate Talks. See you in a bit.
The following is sponsored by our friends and community supporters at McNeice Wheeler Attorneys. McNeice Wheeler is a boutique law firm in Spokane, handling matters in both Washington and Idaho. Areas of law include business law, wills, trusts and estates, family law, personal injury and wrongful death, and real estate matters. For your full-service legal needs, contact McNeice Wheeler Attorneys.
Welcome back, folks. Again, Ken Sax with Real Estate Talks and my guest, Grace Chiquette with Stimulus Realty. We are talking about the Resource Stop, a project, a house that Grace owns and operates. And we talked about how it's really a stop for real estate professionals, buyers and sellers. You're thinking about buying, you're thinking about selling. This is the educational Mobius for consumers in the real estate market as well as real estate professionals. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we talked about the Resource Stop. Why the Resource Stop?
Needed. The mother of all invention is need.
Sure.
It was missing. It's a missing link. We're so busy selling.
Yes,
and
we are.
so fast that we don't do that this was just missing. And I doing this 30 years and being a second generation realtor, it's just a purpose of mine. I want to leave this profession knowing I did everything by listening and with intention and purpose and presence. And this is what this is allowing me to, my contribution.
I love it. Okay, so I'm listening to this show and I am interested. I want to go. Where is it? How do I get there? And
you bet.
Okay,
so Spokane Community College, we all know where that's at. It's centrally located in Spokane.
Okay.
And you just go straight up Market, right above and right beyond SCC, Spokane Community College. And we're right up just east of Market on Ralph, corner of Ralph and Euclid. It's 3304 East Euclid Avenue.
Okay.
It's right on the corner of Ralph and Euclid.
Is there a website or a phone number?
Our Facebook. I mean, if you go to Stimulus Realty, there'll be a link for the Resource Stop. We're setting up all of our social presence for the Resource Stop, so you'll see it. We're going to have sharing experiences, so people walking through can share this experience with people. We have a really fun thing where it's pet projects and they can share their pet projects. Just fun stuff. It's going to be great information.
Fantastic. Grace Chiquette, Stimulus Realty. Folks, check out the Resource Stop. Thank you for listening. Ken Sax. My company is SpokaneHouseHunter.com, and we'll see you next time.
Next is Ryan McNeice, who spends some time with Rachel and Drew Harding, owners of Alpine House on the South Hill, about their thriving business.
The economy is getting stronger, banks are lending again, and interest rates are at historic lows. Now is a great time to buy your dream home. The caring and knowledgeable professionals at Homes for You have been helping people just like you for over 20 years. They take the time to listen to what you want and will help you find just the right home in Washington or Idaho. Real estate is what we do at Homes for You, 928-5782, or visit online at homes4uspokane.com.
Welcome to Business Talks. I'm Ryan McNeice, and we're here in the studio with Rachel and Drew Harding of the Spokane Alpine Haus. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate you coming back. You've been here before. You guys have been doing a great job of engaging with the community with the Alpine Haus, and I would say most of our listeners and viewers predominantly know you for how well you've done in the winter sports and rec gear. Whether it be the ski leases to make it more affordable for families. And now as we're transitioning to summer sports, tell us about both, if you would.
Yeah, so obviously we have been pretty predominantly winter.
We're known for winter.
Yeah, known for winter with, like you said, the leases and rentals and all the outdoor gear. But this area has so much to offer for all 4 seasons, and that's why we love it up here. So we've transitioned and we offer a full product offering in the summer. So boat toys, wakeboards.
That makes sense, given that we're fortunate in our area that folks that are spending a predominant amount of their time on the mountain probably are coming back to you for the rec equipment that's needed in the summer.
Yeah, well, skiing or snowboarding, you can't do it all year long.
Right.
Well, I guess you can't. Well, a few
Depends
people
on
can.
where you're in
yeah,
the world,
that's true.
right?
But for the most part, we change seasons here, and it gets hot, and we have a lot of lakes and rivers, and so we transition over into water sports. So we do paddle boards. We sell paddle boards. We do paddleboard rentals. We sell wakeboards, surfboards, slalom skis, water skis, tubes, all the things that help make a boat a little bit more fun.
Well, I would say most folks that have seen these boats that have the towers, whatever you're seeing on a tower, by and large, you guys supply.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
the gear to go with it.
Yes. Yeah. So all the accessories that go with it. And then, I always tell our customers, you don't have to have a boat to come into our store in the summertime. We carry a ton of summer apparel, and it's a little bit more casual apparel in the summer. We definitely do, board shorts, casual shorts, t-shirts, long sleeves. We swimwear, dresses. I mean, you name it, we carry it, and we try to carry things that anyone can wear, and hopefully everyone will like.
Rachel, I think you make a good point. Depending on where someone wants to engage with the sport, at whatever level they're coming to you, you by and large have the inventory, whether it be the paddleboarding or the outfits, or you are allowing folks to come to it where they are in the sport. And I think that's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Not everyone has a boat or wants to have a boat, so how other ways can we do fun things and enjoy the water in the summer?
Well, let's come right back after a short break and talk about more opportunities to engage with Spokane Alpine Haus. Welcome back to Business Talks, here with the Spokane Alpine Haus owners, Rachel and Drew Harding. Thanks, guys. Tell me more about the store and I guess the overall theme and what you're trying to accomplish in terms of engaging with our community, both winter and summer.
For sure, yeah. We pride ourselves and we love our job basically every single day because we carry toys for adults. People come into our store and they're in a good mood.
Right.
They're not getting their car fixed or, something that just sprung up on them. They're going in and they're doing something fun for themselves and for their family. So obviously in the winter time, we really specialize in skis and snowboards. We sell, hard goods, which are skis, snowboards, bindings, boots. We sell apparel for that for the winter. We have a full tune shop down in the basement. We're actually really excited. We have brand new machines that we purchased last summer. So we, do all that, and then we do a season lease, we do daily rentals, so we do a lot there. And then in the summertime, we carry all the sports for the summer,
Right.
Whether it be paddleboarding or tubing or surfing or, just being on the water or out, engaging in the awesome weather. That's what we specialize there, and then apparel for that as well.
Well, I think you make a good point, Rachel. You're providing recreational equipment that is a luxury that people, as you said, aren't going in to fix their car. They're going to rent the paddleboard to go spend the evening on the river or the lake. So hopefully most of the time you're meeting people in a good mood, excited to look into their next endeavor.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's usually a fun experience. We take the time to get to know our customers, to make sure we're asking the right questions and get them in the right gear, not just gear. I mean, it's so important because there's so many different variations of all the stuff that we have to offer. So the right gear goes a long ways and makes people a lot happier.
Well, and you both have indicated that you've done a great job of working with your staff. That I know from personal experience, whether working with both of you or working with your staff, people are coming back and having great experiences to both enjoy and engage in winter and summer sports. Thank you both for being here. I look forward to the next opportunity that you guys are back here at the table. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Justin James Live. Where did that come from?
Well,
Because Live is not your last name.
Live is not my last name,
Okay.
but do you want to hear the truth?
Yes.
Well, my last name is Sherfy, and
Yes.
anytime I say it when I'm playing, people look me up and they don't find me.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to find a website domain,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Justin James is taken.
Okay.
And I actually saw our good friend Sammy Eubanks, and
Yes.
I went to his site, and it's Sammy Eubanks Live, and I said,
Oh, so you're copying from
I'm
our
stealing.
friend Sammy.
I am.
Oh, well, it couldn't be better. So you've been doing this for a while, but you're
have.
also right now doing a new album. When does this
Right.
come out?
This is going to come out in May. We don't have a set date, but it's coming out in May.
Okay, that's fun. And we've enjoyed going to your recording and seeing you perform one of your songs tonight.
We're going to be doing originals off the album.
Okay.
This one could have been us.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of my own songs. Back Around is one of them. Little Things. What I'm Up To is
Okay.
actually one that a lot of my friends like. So
Oh, really? Okay.
It might be a single. We don't know. So we'll
all
see.
right. All right.
All my friends go round with that old same girl in life. Like a king just needing a queen to go and lay by his side. Me alone, oh, once again. Thinking of you, thinking of what it could have been. It could have been us who talked on the phone all night long. It could have been us who drove and got my truck stuck. And it be stuck like I'm stuck on you. Oh, it could have been us. We take a 2-day vacay all the way over to Coeur d'Alene. Go around and back those roads we already take.
This is River Ridge Frame Shop, called Frame It Today, where we can take your art, customize it, and get it ready to hang on the wall. Here at River Ridge Hardware, 2803 West Garland.
The following is sponsored by our friends and community supporters at McNeice Wheeler Attorneys. McNeice Wheeler is a boutique law firm in Spokane, handling matters in both Washington and Idaho. Areas of law include business law, wills, trusts and estates, family law, personal injury and wrongful death, and real estate matters. For your full-service legal needs, contact McNeice Wheeler, attorneys.
Thanks for watching Spokane Talks. We'll see you right here next week.
Spokane Talks is about you. Give us your feedback and comments at info@SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Spokane Talks is brought to you in part by McNeice Wheeler Attorneys and River Ridge Hardware. We'll be back next week with additional news, views, and conversations. Please join us. So long for now.